Alright, hello and welcome to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name's Tommy Wave, and today we're going to be looking at a interesting take on the Zoolock archetype. I've got DirtyCasual's Vampire Zoo here. So we've played Zoo Warlock before in a whole bunch of different shells. We've played budget and we've played you know, a expensive version, so to speak. Zoolock is mostly built around the fact that Warlock has access to a bunch of really chunky minions, can fight for the board quite well. Cards like Doomguard are great finishers as well, and Blood Reaver Gul'dan at the top end, so if you don't manage to run your opponent over and steamroll them, you can drop the old Blood Reaver Gul'dan and hopefully eke out a win that way. It's a it's an effective archetype at doing what it wants to do. However, it has fallen out of favor because of how good cube lock and control lock are. So today, looking at Zoo with a bit of a different flavor, mostly the lesser Amethyst Spellstone, which I guess is why this deck is called Vampire Zoo. There's no Nosferatus. So Amethyst Spellstone gets powered up every time you take damage from one of your cards. So in this case, we have things like Flame Imp and Kobold Librarian to deal damage to us. So we can start upgrading this. Gives us more lifesteal and more damage. And we also got the most interesting card, I think, is Chittering Tunneler, which is a card that I really, really love, but it's never found a spot, I think, in any deck. So the Tunneler is a 3-mana 3/3, which is, you know, I guess slightly below average stats. But on Battlecry, we discover a spell and then we take damage equal to its cost. So this can help us find more removal. You know, things like Mortal Coil, Soulfire, these kinds of spells. Or in a pinch, we might be able to find some sweet tech. So I'm really excited to play this Chittering Tunneler. Also, we're playing Prince Kaliseth for the first time in a while. Interesting because Warlock does have access to quite a few fantastic 2-drops. Cards like the Vulgar Homunculus. We can play things like Direwolf Alpha. So I'll be interested to see how well this Prince Kaliseth goes in this kind of build. Also got a couple of other interesting ones. Fungal Enchanter. I'm a bit dubious on this one, just because it doesn't feel like... It feels like we need to be ahead on board to then trade into minions and then play the Fungal Enchanter to heal them. So it feels kind of like a win more card, and we don't necessarily... we aren't necessarily always going to be ahead on board. Usually, but not always. Especially with all these paladins around. And particularly that playing this kind is... It's in the same mana slot as Darkshire Councilman, which is a very good card. Particularly that it's the 5 toughness means you don't get destroyed by things like Hellfire, or you're less likely to get destroyed by Defile. Also got Fungal Mancers in here. The deck is called Vampire Warlock Feet Fungi. So I guess these two are the fungi. Anyway, let's jump into some games, and we'll see how we go with this Vampire Zoo. I am trying something a bit different today. Not recording with any music on. Got some comments on Monday's video. People wanted to see how it sounds without music. So if you've got some tracks at home that you want to chuck on, chuck them on. Yeah, enjoy some tunes.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
I've also bumped up the game sound for you all. So. Alright, Kaliseth's a good start. And both spellstones. The spellstone I think is the most like interesting. I don't know if it's too cute. I guess it's the main thing. Like if we wanted removal, like this deck doesn't play Soulfire. Soulfire is really very good. But if we wanted like 100% like definite removal, we could be playing like Blast Fire Potion, the one that kills a minion and destroys one of your mana crystals. Like that, or Siphon Soul even. So, bunch of curious kind of choices, and we'll see if it's if it is like too cute or not. This is also a Kaliseth deck that's not playing. How long must this go on? Serenite Chain Gang. So, yeah, I don't know. Now that's pretty cool. Doesn't trigger these, but if I don't know. I don't know how much damage I want to be taking. Oh my gosh. I actually miss playing Forbidden Ritual Index. It feels interesting that, like, okay, did our opponent misclick?
Mushroom power.
It feels interesting that with Paladin doing so much with like Knife Juggler,
I got the best deals anywhere.
that the kind of combo of Knife Juggler, Councilman, and Forbidden Ritual kind of just, I don't know, just went away.
Why do you call total corruption, total power?
What, this isn't a demon? I mean, it makes sense, it's a tentacle, right?
That was a mistake.
Ugh. Icky. Icky gross.
There once was a
Tentacles
man
are
from
demons.
goodness.
I mean, in some sense, yes.
Unleash me. At any price.
Probably could have checked. Yeah, you know what? I probably could have checked. In my head, though, I just autopiloted. I was like, tentacles are definitely demons. Like, why would this warlock spell not make demons? Okay, our opponent's super dead. maybe not, I guess. They could have like Valera next turn.
At any price!
I guess we'll try and draw a Doom card. And then we don't want to get super blown out by Vanish, so just play these. So then if they vanish, we only burn a card. Sprint, yeah. Like they 100% have like a million vanishes, Valera.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Now's where the unfun begins. Well, it's friendly characters. I thought it was just friendly minions. This Dreadlord doesn't have the buff. I never noticed that. Like, so if something gets sapped or vanished, goes back to your hand, it loses the buff, and then I guess that makes sense.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Okay.
Look! You
Okay.
shinies!
I think they're down both preps as well, so they can't vanish us here. They can gain 5 though. Gonna do a shoot. Ooh, very exciting. Hey, did that your Nuzlocke run go up? I have the wonderful Bunny Pot in chat. You should definitely go check out her stream, BunnyPot_ on Twitch. I believe it's just BunnyPot on YouTube. Alright, our opponent gained a bunch of life. Now let's see if we can end theirs.
Mushroom power! Out and round,
Emails aren't working from Twitch. That sucks. Oh well, I'll be patient and wait for it to come out.
Drink up me arty!
Oh my gosh.
Job done.
Ugh, I can't believe we goofed with that Crystal Weaver.
I'm out of cards.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Forgot about the Valera interaction with Kingsbane.
I'm out of cards.
So they're never going to take fatigue. They're going to gain 6 every turn at least. Gul'dan's not bringing back any Doom Guards. Now they're going to gain 7.
Scuttle the ship.
8.
A body forged in blood and shadow.
Unfortunate. We definitely goofed there.
For now.
Like, at some point they were at 2, and we missed. If we had gone face with that tentacle instead of slamming into a 4/4, we would have dealt an extra 3 damage. So that's fine. I think much happier to admit my own fault there. And we perhaps could have like played maybe a bit more aggressively, knowing that they were Kingsbane,
I must protect
that they kind of have the
your
inevitability.
soul shall be mine.
So we have 8 1-drops in the deck, but we really want another shot at hitting Keleseth. So I'm kind of inclined to just mulligan everything. Like 4 cards, chances that we don't get a 1-drop pretty low. With 8 1-drops in the deck. Is it 8 or 10? That's 10 1-drops. There we go. And this hand's totally reasonable. Totally reasonable, if not Calicephalus. Lessons learned? Yeah. RTFC, I think, is the lesson that we learned. Hey, that's pretty good.
Mine, all mine.
Blood will flow.
Any of y'all ever have to deal with possums? In Australia, or I guess in America, or any other country where possums exist. That's weird. Where's your quest?
You are not the boss of me.
Blood will flow.
You've seen them but never had to deal with them? Yeah. Yeah, I think I've kind of basically been on the same, oh, swap sucks. I've kind of been on the same kind of thing. Like, I've seen them, but it's never, like, impeded my ability to go from place to place. Though, last night as I was, leaving work, we, like, found a possum in the cupboard. It was a time. I think I just want to get this person.
Corruption.
Yeah, we just found one in the cupboard. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this thing. There's just this live animal in a cupboard. I want to see like branching paths draw. Draw armor is less good.
Why do you call?
How'd it get in there? Presumably through the roof. Yeah, I like.
This will be grisly.
It's pretty good. Spellbreak. I think like basically if you get in the roof, you can just like there's a hole in the top of the cupboard or something. I'm not really a cupboard expert, unfortunately.
Your magic shall not save you.
You are not the boss of me. Out the road.
At any price.
This feels pretty good. I don't know what our opponent's doing. This seems like a quest druid deck where they forgot to play the quest. Or mulliganed it. Or they like, I don't know. There is an explanation where someone like went onto Hearthstone or something and just copied the deck, pasted it, didn't have the quest and just replaced it. But like, I think that would require you to like, there's like a massive disconnect between like, this is our deck, I'm not going to look at any part of it, copy, paste.
Time waits for no one. I concede.
Okay. Like, is the 5/1 that death rattles into another 5/1 actually a good card to be pulling off of Oaken Summons when you don't have the quest? Like, surely you'd rather pull the, like, the 3/6 with Taunt. Even Tar Creeper is, like, a pretty totally reasonable pull.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Same person?
Protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
Given we have one less card to mulligan, I think I'm going to keep the Imp here. No, maybe it's the same logic, just like full mulligan for Keleseth. No, we really want the one. Hey. Turns out that do we want to run into Spellstone?
You are not the boss of me.
It sucks that this puts on less pressure, but I also don't want them to have like an outlet for their removal that they probably would keep. Also, the flip side is if they are token druid, flame imp. Okay, great. Flame imp competes better with Firefly. Firefly Diamol. Snowflipper Penguin. Sorry. This competes better with Snow. But this is better if they have Firefly or Diamol. This is better if they have Snowflipper, Glacial Shard. Or another 2/1.
So many possibilities. Blood will flow.
Just want to get the most stats out there. It's probably going to get swiped, which sucks. But if they don't have swipe, it puts on the most pressure. Whereas the Tar Creeper does. Rage of the Firelands, huh? Really don't want to get stuck getting wrathed. Did it just give me the warning for characters with no attack? Like, minions with no attack cannot attack? What? What had no attack? The like, lag that has been happening lately is just goofing things up. Nice luck. Yeah, we did have very nice luck. Now we just need to follow through with some solid play. Okay.
Mushroom power!
Blood will flow.
Necessary?
This is one of those games, I think, where if the druid ever misses a step, if they ever stumble, they just get crushed. But if they can use their resources really effectively, and they can like produce enough of those, like the big taunty man or threats like Fandral, then they can actually slow you down long enough to start resolving threats. And for some reason I'm always scared of like Primordial Drake out of Druid when I'm playing this kind of deck. Huh.
So many possibilities.
That's so cool. I had no idea that it would upgrade off of discovering it off the tunneler. That's pretty cool. So we can play this, it'll upgrade this to deal 7. And then we can even tap.
Out of road.
We should have tapped first in case we drew another Spellstone. Please don't have Primordial Drake. They never do. They never have it, but like how sick would Primordial Drake be right now? Who's gonna gain 12? Sure. Fungal man.
Mushroom power!
These fungal mans have been feeling really good. The enchanters, not so much. Just gonna gain another 12. That's pretty good. Now the card I'm scared of is like Deathwing. Or like Tree of Life. I don't know. I don't think he's just running Deathwing. It doesn't seem like the what is it, the cube druid deck. Spreading Plague's pretty good though. Shouldn't have played this. Can we push through with 2 spell breakers? So if we... No, because we'd need to...
So many possibilities. Almost out of time. Mushroom!
This is one of those turns where someone's going to tell me that I had lethal. And that's okay, because my mind could not run the numbers that quickly. Like, we can Amethyst Spellstone 2 of them. It does have death. Well, don't that just beat all?
You are not the boss of me.
Who dares summon me?
Me too.
Why do you call
They actually did have Deathwing, that's so funny. What did they discard? Malfurion, 2 ultimate infestations. Interesting. Oh, that's a pretty good top deck. It's just straight up like Jade Druid with Deathwing. Let's see, do we have them here? So we can silence 2 of these. 2/1/5, so kill 1, kill the other, hit them for 2.
so many possibilities?
I don't know if I want to tap or not, that's the question.
Total corruption?
Your magic shall not save.
Like, we're dead to swipe anyway. I guess this means we're dead to Wrath. Maybe we should have just gone the line of playing both the spell breakers and then putting 2 damage on them, meaning they can't no, they could still attack in, because this would still be 2 power. I mean, can't have too many other high impact cards. Jade Behemoth would be really good, really bad.
Time waits for no one.
mage.
Spicy one. That was a fun game, and definitely I'm gonna take a look back at the video, and look at that turn and see if we had lethal. Close one? Yeah, it was really close. I think those are the best. Those are the most enjoyable games of Hearthstone for me. Those ones that are nice and close.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, so I think we can keep Kobold Librarian, because it itself just gives us another shot at Kalaseth anyway. Firefly.
Job's done.
We do lose both of our guys, but we were so incredibly likely to just tap on turn 2.
Ha! This guy's toast.
Treachery definitely made this card a lot worse.
Welcome to my web.
Hey. So this is like maybe a tempo version or a mill rogue, in which case, like, discovering and drawing damage. Not great. Is this where the cold lights begin? Not yet. Also, did we play 4 spellstones last game? Like, did we discover 2 off of the tunnels? What? What is happening? What is I don't know, being really desperate for the damage.
Job's done.
Like, this Dark Pact might actually end up being pretty good if they're gonna like spend a lot of resources to get back in there. Get on the board and like deal with damage.
You are not the boss of me.
Dare summon me.
getting this was good. If they have like the sap, if they sap this and somehow kill this.
Ha, this guy's toast.
They must. Have they been unlucky to not get an ambush yet?
Total corruption, total power!
We should have played this first. Oh. We'll pretend that we. Maybe we should have played the other Firefly as well, so that if they vanish.
I got the best deals anywhere.
We yeah, get a bunch of Fireflies. Which we can sacrifice to Dark Pack.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
I get
Okay. I don't know what was happening there. Maybe our opponent thought that we weren't zoo or something. Maybe they had a bad draw. I mean, yeah, the fact that they like used a cold blood just to turn on an eviscerate, like they played an SI just on 3, which is a totally reasonable play, I think. Like if your opponent's not applying pressure and you just want to put something out there. CDM Commando. I wonder if this person is a magician. I saw the announcement that Wizards are supporting a new Magic format called Brawl. Not of the Tavern kind. If you're familiar with Magic at all, it's basically Commander, but 60 card decks and only standard legal cards. And you can use Planeswalkers as your commanders. This is pretty interesting. I think it's might be a format that has more legs than the ones before it, like the tiny leaders of the world.
Your magic shall not save.
I think there'll be a lot of people who, you know, get pretty invested in standard and just have a deck lying around, which is very cool. Let's see. Here, I think here is better if they have multiple blizzards. Here is better if they have one. Okay. I assume we are gonna get like coin blizzard, then blizzard out of the game, though. This fungal enchant is pretty good against blizzard, though. Renounce darkness, but our only warlock card is the only one we want to keep.
Job's done.
Maybe we just should have taken the spreading the ritual, the non-demon summoning ritual, just to have another thing to discard. Alright, come on. Meteor placement. Okay. It didn't matter. Nice. So this, that, I assume that's like the big spell. Mage deck has been everywhere on ladder. I was super surprised that when I recorded the video yesterday that we didn't hit more than I'm surprised we didn't hit more. We were just getting paladins all day and that hunter deck
with honor. Your soul
definitely
shall be
munches
mine.
paladins.
The light dims, but we fight.
Why do you call?
Okay.
As you command.
You are not the boss of me.
It's gonna be an interesting one. We might coin
Back to your homes.
coin Dreadlord on
I don't wanna.
Call to arms here. It might not go so disastrously.
Reporting for duty. Unleash me.
I gotta kill this thing. It's too out of hand. If they have the stand against darkness.
The light protects me.
Put this apple on your head.
That was a mistake.
Extraordinary. Reporting for duty.
Gosh.
That was a mistake.
You are not the boss of me.
We get pretty wrecked by Stego on next turn. Maybe it's fine if they kill this Melchizar Imp, because discarding with Doomguard, it's if they kill this and we manage to get a bit of the board back,
Reporting for duty.
which seems unlikely. And these jobbers.
Dares summon me.
I guess that's kind of the result that we wanted. Well, like
Reporting for duty.
Stego, Vine Cleaver, level Seven, 8. Well, we don't die. Like, on board, we don't die.
No more take candles.
Reporting for duty.
Divine favor for 1. Okay, so we need Despicable Dreadnought here. Alright, let's go.
Well played.
Mushroom!
Damn. Damn. Yeah, I'm not sure how this matchup goes. Be interesting to. So let's bring up. Check Vicious Syndicate and check what the Zoo Warlock versus. Ooh, there's an updated one from yesterday. Let's see. Zoo Warlock versus Dude Paladin. Unfavored.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
Wow, looks like we're unfavored.
Light shall bring victory.
Both Paladin
Your
options.
soul shall be mine!
Oh my gosh. If none of you will go on Vicious Syndicate, I definitely recommend it. Especially the last couple of the last month or so, since Warrior has been so has been not doing so well. When their like Warrior section, they do like a fluff write up because there's no dex to mention. And this week's one, it looks like they're mentioning they had Shaman in there. It's very funny. Shout outs to all the people at Vicious Syndicate for doing amazing work. Definitely considered doing their Patreon. There he is.
Must move quickly.
Oh. Quest Priest. How curious. This is going to be a fun one. There was a slight temptation to like coin out this Crystal Weaver just to have a bigger body, but I think next turn we might want to coin this Fungal Mancer. Just to push these out of the range of Duskbreaker. We'll push this out of the range of Duskbreaker, I guess. There's one thing I definitely, as a player, I'm quite weak at is positioning. You know, realizing that if I wanted to play this Fungal Mancer, I should be putting this Librarian on the outside so that I have the ability to, like, Because in that situation, I would have preferred the Fungal Answer, the Prince and the Tar Creeper. So, just little things.
I wonder. Mushroom blood will flow.
Okay. Okay, we're looking good. Maybe we should have just gone for the Doom Guard and put them on 2. What you got, friend?
You have been.
Wow. Wonder if that game would have gone differently if everyone was AFK the first time. Alright. One more game. And then I'm gonna take a break. I'll probably cut off the recording. We might do something fun. Maybe play some actually kinda wanna play the Hunter from the other day.
Begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Or maybe play some Spell Hunter. Yeah, let's play some Spell Hunter after this.
I moves quickly.
Got to get all the value out of all the value out of your charge before it rotates out.
Blood will flow. Job's done.
That is totally fine. Please attack me. Yes. We'll just play around like freezing trap, I guess. We'll try and. Ooh. Okay.
Why do you call? Job's done.
Okay. This feels alright, but like I don't know. These wolves are pretty strong. Also, like a Deathstalker Exile here would be. Yeah, what do you do with these hounds?
Quickly.
Question is, do we want to play this Firefly or the two 1-drops? 2 1-drops set us up better to potentially get a Fungal Monster off next turn. This is a better use of mana. And we can always like play the 1-drops with the Fungal Monster.
Job's done.
Like right now, it seems like a lot of the game is about just maximizing the amount of mana that we use each turn. So this version doesn't have Barnes or Yushash.
I wonder. Why do you call? Who dares summon me?
Losing the Fungal Mancer kind of sucks, but if they have the other Unleash here, it's gonna get a bit toasty. Did get half of that.
So many possibilities.
Against Kelliseth actually just passes one around and gets everyone high. Is that what the buff is called? It doesn't show buffs on cards in history. This sucks. We just dead? 4, 9. Close.
Your magic shall not save
Unleash me.
What's the buff called?
Job's done.
Kelliseth's Blessing. Don't kill me, please.
To my
not Huffer. Oh, they must have lethal, yeah. Pretty close. There were a couple of turns there where we definitely could have made a different play. Especially that turn where we played the 3-cost Firefly. We could have opted to play more things, and maybe the game would have gone differently. But I think I'll end it there. How do I feel about the deck? I think it was interesting. Kaliseth felt good. Shearing Tunneler was, jeez, it was either really good or it was actually pretty detrimental, right? Like those games where we were discovering spellstones off of it. Yeah, I think it might just be a bit awkward right now with the card pool, because like so many times there were things like Dark Pact, Blood Bloom, Twisting Nether, Doom. Actually, I don't think we saw a Doom once, but there were these cards, Treachery, cards that actually are unplayable to not... They're on a scale from unplayable to not very good. So it was pretty rare that we were seeing, like, the good stuff. But it does go really well with the Spellstone. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this deck versus, say, the standard Zoo Warlock, or like a Zoo Warlock playing Kaliseth. It's definitely different. Definitely different. The Fungal Enchanters actually were okay. There were certainly a couple of games there where the 2 health was totally relevant, like that game against the Mage after they blizzarded. That was really good. So, if you are someone who likes to type in comment sections without experiential data, then hopefully this video has been helpful for you in figuring out that Fungal Enchanter, it's actually alright. Better than Darkshire Councilman? TBD. Yeah, let me know if you give this deck a shot, how you go with it. Let me know how you feel about the whole no music thing, all the silence that's happening, because I'm interested in finding out. Alright, see you, Ruby. Have a good one. And yeah, any changes you'd like me to make, hit me up. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitch. And I'll see you for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.